It's about 4,000 square feet. We got everything here, the amenities. I get to be more personalized with the members here, and the loyalty here is different, which I like, but just don't give up, man. I mean, I think that's the hardest thing. A lot of people don't want to try it, or they give up right away in the first failure, so.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you. And I was there, and I can tell you, because I worked with you for about 10 years, with 12, more or less. And I can tell you, I was there with you day one, and I can tell you from my experience, I think what kept it was the family feeling. It was like a lot of heart, a lot of love, a lot of real practitioners of the science. It was like science driving it. I remember you were an ISA certified trainer, I was ISA certified, and I say this all the time. I'm like, dude, without science, your program ain't shit. Like, sorry, it's just the science holds it up at the end of the day. And I think that the science plus the passion, I think that's what drove UFC and a lot of your business fundamentals, like your practicality. That's my synopsis. But anyway, so
I agree. You have to be passionate about what you do. And I think them people seeing the passion. That's why, like, being in the industry, being a trainer, being competitive, being in the fitness industry. It was my passion. It still is. And I just wanted to give to the people a chance for them to achieve that. Better. Health-wise, or better look, and feel better about themselves, and if I can reach a certain small amount of people, and they come back to me, man, and they tell me, thank you, Jason, because you changed my life building this facility, or you changed my life because you trained me. Now, I'm here. That to me is an accomplishment of itself. But yeah, being passionate sometimes, and being there was maybe sometimes my downfall. And this is something I've never spoken about, but usually it's because they see you as the owner and they see you as a friend, and they don't understand how to separate that sometimes, and sometimes employees also, and members, and they expect more, and it just, it's kind of hard for people to separate, business and friendship. They try to combine it. And me being there as the owner and working there all day almost practically, people took advantage of that, people take advantage of that, employees also, because it's my place, we're cool, we're friends, but, it's different. I always tell people there's a difference between a corporate owned business and a privately owned business, because we're family owned, we're there, and we give it all. Corporate gyms are not there. They give you a number to call. They tell you, call this number and deal with corporate, but the person's right there, they can care less about you. And I'm there and I'm caring, and you still want to take advantage of me, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. Sometimes
I was there, I remember things like that. That's one lesson. You have two other ones. So what's another, I know that, so what is another one that, don't quit, don't quit. And you know what, everybody that makes it anywhere, that's one of the fundamental lessons that they give. I don't care who you ask, whether it's Grant Cardone, it's Garrett White, it's fucking Donald Trump. I don't care who. You can read the books of every leader in the world, and they all will bring up don't quit, because quitting, it'll fuck with you sometimes, right? It'll be like, I've been there where it's like, and then sometimes I just pray, I'm like, you know what, dude, I don't know how today's gonna go, but I'm gonna fucking go.
And I think that's that's what society has been changing too, is giving participating awards, and everybody's a winner, and everybody's this and everybody's that, and accepting everything, and some people just don't understand how to take failure and loss, and even relationship wise, they people lose themselves, like, mentally, and it's, you can't do that. You gotta be strong minded, and don't give up, and drive through it with your passion and everything, The second one is, I think a lot of it is planning, man. You gotta plan your shit out, even like as my clients, when they come to me, is I give them a full plan, it's a structured plan, is like, follow the plan, you will succeed. If you have no plan, you have nothing, you're kind of just going with blinders on, you're gonna fail quick because you have nothing, guiding you that way. So always have a plan. When I started the UFC, I planned everything out. I had a structure, what it was gonna be, 1 year, 5 year, 10 year. I had the plan, Things happened, it changed, but I still had a plan, and I was achieving that plan,
You committed to the plan. And I want to give, you brought up relationships, and I just want to, there was one time I went to your office, and I was having some girl problems, women problems, And I go, man, I don't know what I'm doing. I was one losing my mind or whatever. And then you go, Jacob, you know, it's kind of like you're out fishing or something. I don't remember exactly, but it was something like this. You're out fishing. I don't know if you remember this day.
I'm trying to remember.
You're out fishing and you catch a fish. And then he goes, now, that fish right now is taking you down. You could cut the rope and carry on, or cut the cord, or cut the, you know, the
line.
pole, the line. Or right now, and carry on, or it could take you down. And I think back to how accurate that was. And you know, on my channel, one of my most famous videos is Watch Around the World all the time, every day, like 3-4 hours every day. It's called Friends with Benefits, When to Walk Away. And it's like sometimes you just have to say, look, this is not feeling right. I'm fucking depressed. I'm arguing, and I need to walk away. And that was your advice. It was on point. So Jason does give good advice. Just want to, yes. You know, we know each other. So anyway, so what's the second?
That was the second one. It's plan.
Plan?
Yeah.
So have a plan.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, you have to have a plan. You have, in anything we do, you know, you got to have that plan, a structure.
So second
program.
One, have a plan. Number 3, what's another one?
Oh man, having the right support. I think, you know, having the right support. You know, like in me, you know, opening the business, I don't think if I would have had the support of my family or my wife, you know, or even friends that encouraged me, you know, I would have been alone, you know, and it would have been tough. You know, same thing with my bodybuilding career. I don't think I can be able to do this if I didn't have the support of my wife, my family, my coach, friends here, people, you know, I worked out with, past workout partners that pushed me, people that really are fans and really push you, you know, that really helps a lot. So having the right support system is, I think, another big thing that most people don't have that, you know, and they're on their own, and, you know, it's a risky thing when you're on your own, because if you have the right support, sometimes you're swerving, you know, different road, and they help you get back on track, you know, and you need that support.
And I agree 100% on that. And okay, so what is your goal now in bodybuilding? You know, we've talked about how you've achieved this. We've talked about your struggle, your past, your success, your victories. You know, so you're still in the game. You're still in the game. You're still pushing and fighting. What's your goal now in fitness and or body, specifically bodybuilding?
Bodybuilding, I think it's my first goal was to be the first and to make history here in the Valley. You know,
how'd that feel? How'd that feel, by the way?
It feels good. I made history. Like, I know some people don't see it that way, and some people don't understand it.
But you did. When people look back in the books, it's like
I was the first one, and even that I was the first one at 40 years old. It's not I was no young buck, you know. So that was the thing. So then now that they have the thing called classic bodybuilding, classic physique, however you want to call it, it's giving me an opportunity to even go beyond as a pro, you know. So, like I said, I accomplished one thing. Okay, let's see what I can do now. So now that they have classic bodybuilding, that's why I've been competing. And my goal is to step on the Arnold one day, or even the Olympia, you know. Just to step on that stage one time, I think that'd be a big accomplishment, especially right now. I'm be turning 43, so that's the next goal. Hopefully we can do that in the next 2 or 3 years, and then, you know, hang them up, you know, after that. So
all right,
we'll see.
On the Arnold stage. So.
Arnold or the Mr. Olympia. So.
Excellent. As far as in business, what's the goal now with like
business?
Grande?